So let's start. Let's start from reading passage, right? Analysis.
Yeah.
Reading passage, cast 1. So passage 2, I think we have come to choosing headings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, let's start that. Now I will just demonstrate you the passage. So can you see?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. One more time. Now?
Yes.
Yes. Well, okay, let's start. First task, let's repeat and let's also revise how to solve headings, right? Demek, heading matchinglarda qanaqa qilib yechishni bir takrorlab olsak, o'tgan safar. So the first thing, first, all we have to do is just underline so keywords in the headings, okay? In each heading, so we have to underline one keyword or two keywords. Let's say, so let me just choose. Edit. All right, now first one. Let's start. So list of headings. Scientists call for a revision of policy. Scientists call for a revision of policy. So what is the keyword? Scientists call, right?
Science call, yeah.
Yes. Begzadeka, do you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
I am here.
Yes, very nice. Well, second Begzadeka too.
Second, an explanation for reducing.
Okay, never mind. So scientists call and then revision, right? Second, an explanation for reduced water use. So Sanjarbek, what is the keyword?
Reduced water use.
Yes, reduced water and explanation also, right? Yes, because they have to explain something. It means so there is, so they might explain something. Not have to. So 3, how a global challenge was met. Here,
Global challenge.
Global challenge and how, right? Technique. Demak, usuli. Global. Mashaqqat, global challenge. И how, qandayligi. Irrigation systems fall into disuse. Here,
Irrigation system.
irrigation systems, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And 5, environmental effects.
Environmental.
Environmental effects, yes. Environmental here, keyword. The financial cost of recent technological improvements.
Financial.
Financial cost, yes. And technological, right?
Technological.
Yes, true. The relevance to health. The relevance to health. Health here, right? Okay. Addressing the concern over increasing populations. Increasing
Account-
populations, right? Okay. A surprising downward trend in demand for water.
Downward.
Surprise
Downward
downward
trend and demand, right?
And
Yes, of
demand
course.
for water.
Yes. The need to raise standards.
rise standards.
Raise standards, yes. A description of ancient water supplies. Ancient.
water.
Yes. Yes, ancient too. Well, here, so we have paragraph B has already been chosen, right? Has already been dealt with. That's why our global challenge was Math 3. So we should cross out the third one, okay? We should exclude it. Well, now all we have to do is just paragraph A and paragraph C, D, E, F, G, H. So we have to cover, okay? To find matching. So the first thing, before we start, there are some rules, very important rules, how to solve heading matching task, right? Heading matching questions. First thing is read, rule number 1, read the first sentence. Read the first sentence and try to match keywords, okay, in the headings. So if they match, it means first sentence. And the possibility of finding the correct heading from the first sentence is 80%. Clear? 70–80%. So it works somehow better. And second rule number 2, if you cannot find the keywords in the first sentence, so try to read the second sentence, okay? And the possibility here is, yes, the possibility here is 10%. 10%. So sometimes they might also place the keywords in the second sentence, okay? The rule number 3, well, if you haven't been able to find out the answer or correct heading from the second sentence, now we recommend you to read the last sentence, because the last sentence also, it will be summary of the whole passage, and then of course must include some keywords related to the passage and related to the heading, okay? Yes, and then so we have 80% from first sentence, 10% possibility of finding from the second sentence, right? And 5% from the last sentence, and another 5% left, right, out of 100. So it will be another 5% from the context, let's say from the middle part, so you may be able to find out. Clear? So these are very important rules which alleviate the process of finding the correct heading, okay? Which are really efficient and effective, so which can also work at most times. So let's read the first sentence. So the history. What is history? You know, this is a history. It's a keyword, right? Demak, heading matching tasklarni hal qilishda 4 ta qoidasi bor ekan. Birinchi qoidasi, birinchi gapni yaxshilab o'qish, birinchi nuqtagacha va keywordlarni, demak, headingdagi so'zlar bilan moslash, matching qilish. Qanaqa so'z, qaysi bir so'z sal o'xshab qolsa ham, demak, mahkam ishlaymiz, ana shu match bo'lishi mumkin. Tushunarlimi? Tak, bu demak birinchi gapdan chiqish ehtimolligi 80%, ya'ni 80%. Xo'p, agar birinchi gapda demak o'qidik, birorta bog'liqlik topa olmaydigan bo'lsak, headingdagi so'zlarga, demak ikkinchi gapga yuzlanamiz. Ikkinchi gapdan chiqish ehtimolligi xo'p 10% cha. Tushunarli bo'ldimi? 10% demak chiqishi mumkin. Endi ikkinchi gapga ham o'qidikda, lekin topa olmadik. Nima qilamiz? oxirgi gapni o'qish. Demak, last sentence. Oxirgi gapdan chiqish ehtimolligi 5%. Eslab qoldingmi? Va mazmunan albatta qolaversa oxirgi gap bu butun bir passage, ya'ni o'sha tekstni nimasi summary, xulosasi bo'ladi. Demak, ana o'sha oxirgi gapda ham, oxirgi gap ham tekst bo'yicha xulosalarni o'z ichiga qamrab olishi kerak. Ba'zi bir so'zlar bizga bog'liqlik signal beradi. Shuni demak ko'rib, tanib olishimiz kerak. Va oxirgi gapdan ham chiqmasa, demak, ular ba'zida o'rtaga, ya'ni mana bu middle partga yashirishgan bo'ladi, keywordlarni. Chunki ularning ishi nima edi? Ularning ishi yashirish. Biz ishimiz esa qanday qilib, nima qilib bo'lsa ham topish. Albatta berilgan bo'ladi keywordlar, signallar. Faqat shuni ko'zdan ko'ra olishimiz kerak. Esda qoldimi? Demak, 5%. Xo'p, birinchi gapni o'qiymiz. Demak, boshladik. The history of human civilization. History. Mana birinchi historyni o'qigandan keyin maqtanishim kerak. Ya'ni payqashim kerak, sezishim kerak nimanidir. Darrov moslayman headinglarimga. Historyga aloqador qayda o'qidim shunaqa so'z? Bog'liqlik.
Ancient bor.
Ancient bor. Juda yaxshi. A description of ancient water supplies. Mana o'sha birinchi gapdan qarang, signal berib turibdi. Mana shu historyni siz payqay olishingiz kerak. Ancientga bog'lay olishingiz kerak. Darrov o'qib ol. Tushunarlimi? Chunki butun tekstni o'qib chiqib keyin belgilaman deyiladigan bo'lsa, bu vaqt yetmay qoladi. 40 ta savolda hammasini cover qilishga. Hop. Ya'ni uddalash uchun. Shuning uchun demak bizga yengillashtirishimiz, osonlashtirishimiz kerak. Yana ham imkoniyatlarimizni. Demak, history. Endi yaxshilab o'qing. Yana history qarang. Entwined with the history of the ways we have learned to manipulate water resources. So you can see the history words are here, right? 2 times mentioned. So it is not, of course, they have been mentioned for one reason, one important reason, which signals you to the keywords. Okay? Yes. And let's also read the last sentence to make sure, right? At the height of Roman Empire. Roman Empire. So Roman Empire, where was it actually? In the history? Yes.
Yeah.
Empire, because here we now the word empire, of course, belongs to historical knowledge, right? 9 major systems with an innovative layout of pipes and well-built sewers supplied the occupants of Rome with as much water per person as is provided in many parts of the industrial world today. Do you understand? So here, the whole passage is signaling to the historic terms. That's why the correct answer is what? Ancient. 11. Okay? Yes. Next one. So paragraph B, should we do? No, because it has already been done, right? As you can see. And paragraph C, let's start. Yet there is a dark side to this picture. Dark side keyword. Despite our progress, half of the world's population still suffers with water services inferior to those available to the ancient Greeks and Romans. So here you can see we have the word ancient Greeks and Romans too, right? But they are somehow might be they might be traps. That's why we should not be tricked or fooled by them, okay? Because the whole passage you can see it's not about history. That's why it is despite our progress, half of the world's population still suffer here keyword, right? So demak, birinchi gapni o'qiydigan bo'lsak, bu yerda suffer so'zi bor, dark side so'zi, qolaversa ancient Greeks and Romans so'zlari bizga signal bo'lyapti, keyword. Yaxshilab qaraydigan bo'lsak, ancient so'zini aynan berib qo'ygan. Xo'p, oltin qoida Ielts'da ma'lum bir so'z kakras aniq chiqadigan bo'lsa, ana shu yerda pistirma, tuzoq bo'ladi. Tushunarli bo'ldimi? Yetalayotgan bo'ladi ancient. Ya'ni ancientda ataylab qo'yilgan. Shunga biz demak chalg'amasligimiz kerak. Anetda ancient bor-ku, manetda shu ancient water suppliesga menimcha ishora bo'lgan bo'lsa kerak degan bo'lsak, bu tuzoqqa tushib qolamiz. Bo'ptimi? Chunki 95-99% demak aynan o'sha so'zni bermaydi. Ya'ni uni paraphrase shaklda yoki sinonim variantlarini berishi ko'proq. Ya'ni juda ko'p holatda. Chunki ancientga chalg'amaylik. Tushunarli-a? Xo'p. Endi bu yerda qarang, dark side turibdi. Keyin mana suffer so'ziga men juda ham katta e'tibor berishim kerak. Chunki suffer degani bu azob chekmoq. Dunyoning yarmi deyapti, hali ham azob chekyapti, deyapti. Endi yaxshilab qarayman, oxirgi gapni o'qiyman. Xo'p, preventable water related diseases kill an estimated 10,000 to 20,000 children every day, and the latest evidence suggests that we are falling behind in efforts to solve these problems. Now here the keywords problems and diseases. Disease, what is disease? Illnesses, medical conditions, right? Situations. That's why, so they must signal to some words in our headings. Demak, mana bu gapni yaxshilab qarashimiz mumkinki, disease so'zi bu nima? Kasallik, to'g'rimi? Suvga bog'liq kasalliklar deyapti. Va kill, halok qilyapti. Demak, hozir har kuniga deyapti 10 mingdan 20 minggacha bolalarni demak suvga bog'liq bo'lgan kasalliklar halok qilyapti va oxirgi dalil shunday taklif qilyaptiki, we are falling behind in efforts to solve these problems. Biz mana bu muammolarni hal qilishdagi ma'lum bir demak sa'y-harakatlardan orqada qolyapmiz deyapti. Demak, disease bu kasallik, mana bu yerda dark side qora tomoni bor deyapti, suffer azob chekmoq, bu so'zlarni qaysi headingga ishora qilyapti? Yaxshilab qaraychi. Olimlar gapiryaptimi bu yerda? Yo'q. Irrigation sistemlar bormi?
Yo'q.
Yo'q. Demak, bu yerda mana health, salomatlikka, chunki azob chekmoq, kasalliklar, halok qilmoq, yoki bo'lmasam bu yerda nima bor edi? Problema, muammo, demak bu salomatlikka taalluqli so'zlar bo'lgani uchun salomatlik doirasida aylanyapti bular. Associate qilinyapti buga. Tushunarli-a? Shuning uchun demak darrov healthni men oson bo'laveradi. Tushunarli bo'ldimi? Yaxshi. Xo'p. Yana bitta mana healthga aloqador yaxshi yaqin so'z. Qarang, bu yerda fikrimiz yana bir dalili sifatida sanitation services. Here you can see sanitation services. Sanitation is also related with health measures, right? Health matters. That's why, so it's also one keyword. Demak, aynan health deb berib qo'yishi, bersagina to'g'ri olamiz degan fikr bo'lib qolmasin. Healthga aloqador yaqin so'zlarni demak qo'yishadi. Tushunarli bo'ldimi? Shuni biz chiqarib olishimiz kerak. Hop, the consequences of our water policies extend beyond jeopardizing human health. Qarang, health kirib keldi. Olamanmi shuni?
No.
Yo'q, nima uchun? Chunki bu yerda demak health kakras demak aniq variantda turibdi. Yes, here you can see health, so it's just as the same as in the headings, right? Given in the way that the headings are given. That's why. So it's a trap. That's why we should not be fooled or tricked by it. Demak, healthga yetalyapti ekan, lekin biz unga chalg'imaymiz. Mana shu birinchi gap ekan. Endi consequences of our water policies extend beyond jeopardizing human health, right? Jeopardizing human health. Consequences keyword demak oqibatlari deyapti. Endi birinchi gapdan qarang, sal ma'no g'alati chiqyapti. Shuning uchun, ya'ni aniq konkret bo'lmayapti. Shuning uchun ikkinchi gapni demak o'qiyman ikkinchi qadam bo'yicha, qoidamiz bo'yicha. So let's read the second sentence because the first sentence does not give us more proper and more exact information, right? Tens of millions of people have been forced to move from their homes, often with little warning or compensation, to make way for the reservoirs behind dams. So we have to find the key words in the second sentence with care and thought. So let's underline keywords. Reservoir, dam, millionlab odamlar deyapti, qarang, majburlandi uylardan ko'chishga. Ba'zan deyapti little warning, ba'zan biroz ogohlantirish yoki kompensatsiya, ya'ni qoplash bilan to make way for the reservoirs behind them. Demak, to'g'onlar orqasidagi maxsus suv omborlari uchun make way. Demak, sharoit hosil qilish uchun deyapti. Yaxshilab qaraydigan bo'lsak, bu yerda ikkinchi gapda dam, to'g'on hamda suv ombori. Bu suv ombori demak, qolaversa moving, uydan ko'chish jarayoni ham bizga qaysidir ma'noda signal. Buni ushlab turamiz. Xo'p. Endi oxirgi gapni ham o'qib qo'yaylikchi. Groundwater aquifers are being pumped down faster than they are naturally replenished in parts of India, China, the USA, and elsewhere. And disputes over shared water resources have led to violence and continue to raise local, national, and even international tensions. So here keyword, water resources, right? Shared water resources. Mana China, USA, Indialarda beryapti. Bu mana bu yerdagi internationalmi, globalmi degan joyga chalg'ityapti. Uni olmaymiz. Qolaversa bu yerda
local, nationalda ham keyword nima bo'ladi? Chunki bizni list of headingimizda environmental effect deyilganda,
to'g'ri. Endi qarang, environmentga aloqador local, national, international emas bu yerda. Chunki bu yerda hozir global, internationalga tushishi mumkin, to'g'rimi? Lekin local, national esa bu shunchaki bitta demak so'z bo'lyapti. Bu nimaga headingdan topa olmaymiz. Qarang, bu yerda move from their homes, so they say reservoir, dam and water policies. And so in the last sentence, water resources, international tensions, they are somehow they are not so related. Demak, ular bir-biriga sal bog'liqlik topa olmayapmiz. Endi nima qilamiz? Yana ham fikrimizni baquvvat qilish uchun mana o'rtasi turibdi. Shuni o'qishimiz kerak. So, not having found the more correct definition or match or the more exact keywords from the first sentence, second one, and last sentence. So let's also read the middle part and try to find out or try to associate some words. Okay? Here, middle part. Ehtimol o'rtasiga qo'ygandir bular. Freshwater fish. Qarang, freshwater fish. Chuchuk suvdagi baliq. Species are now threatened. Demak, chuchuk suvdagi baliq nima xillari deyapti, ya'ni nima deymiz? Turlari hozir ancha tahdidga tushgan, endangered, xavf ostida yoki because dams and water withdrawals have destroyed the free flowing river ecosystems where they thrive. O'sha bizga ikkita katta keyword chiqib qoldi. River ecosystems hamda freshwater fish. Qarang, bir-biriga sal yaqinlashyapti. Daryo ekosistemalari. Daryoni demak dengiz yoki o'sha suv tabiatini dunyosi haqida ketyapti. U yerda threaten, ya'ni tahdid ostida yoki endangered, nima xavf ostida deyapti. Bular nima? River, fish, ecosystem. Isn't that signaling to environment? Atrof muhitga demak ta'sir emasmi bular? Tahdid ostida, xavf ostida, tahdid ostida bular effektlar hisoblanadi. And fish, river ecosystemlar esa environmentga signal. Tushunarli bo'ldimi? Yaxshi. Demak, 5 dan oson bo'lar ekanda. Environmental effects. Demak, bu yerda qarang, birinchi gapdan so we couldn't find the real key, the exact or more exact keywords from the first sentence, from the second sentence, and from the last sentence. So what did we do? Now, so we found real keywords from the middle part. Okay. Yes, because we couldn't find the correlation or let's say connection between the first, second, and last sentence. That's why. So E, paragraph E. Next one. At the outset of the new millennium, however, the way resource planners think about water is beginning to change. So there is one keyword. If you look very closely here, resource planners, they are saying. Payqashim kerak, resource planners deyapti. Demak, men bunga e'tiborimni juda ham katta qilishim kerak. Sabab bu yerda shu keyword hisoblanadi. Endi keling, mayli keyingi gapni ham o'qiymiz. Resource planners bu demak ana shu resursni plan qiluvchilar. Albatta kimlar? Odamlar bo'ladi, ekspertlar bo'lishi mumkin, to'g'rimi, planchilar yoki soha vakillari. Xo'p. O'zi shundan men sekin moslaydigan bo'lsam, yaxshilab irrigation tushmaydi, environmental ketdi, financial cost haqida gap yo'q u yerda boshida. Increasing population emas, scientists call. Men scientistga tushish mumkin ekan demak. Chunki olimlar bu resource planners, to'g'rimi? Plan qilishyapti. Endi yana ham yaxshilab fikrimiz, demak 80% hozir birga signal beryapti. Lekin hali to'liq bo'lgani yo'q, chunki trap, ya'ni nima deymiz, pistirma yoki qopqon bo'lishi ham mumkin. So that's why let's carry on. Let's read the second sentence to make sure. The focus is slowly shifting back to the provision of basic human and environmental needs as top priority, entering some for all instead of more for some. Hop, environmental, shu yerda bir narsani bilish kerak. Environmental deb qarang, aniq kakras beryapti. Haligi environmental effects ga nima qilyapti? Yetalayapti. Hop, boramizmi?
Yo'q.
Bormaymiz. Juda yaxshi. Aqlli bolalar bo'lamiz, ha? Nima environmental bu yerda tuzoq. Chunki Ielts oltin qoidasi so'z ana shunday beriladigan bo'lsa, bu yerda 99% tuzoq bo'lib qolishi mumkin. Tushunarli-a? Xo'p, endi oxirgi gapni o'qiymiz. So let's read the last sentence. So as you can see, we couldn't find the keywords from the second sentence too, right? Here we have just provision, top priority, and some for all. So, but they're not so related. Demak, ikkinchi gapda ko'rishimiz mumkinki, mana provision, top priority yoki human degan so'zlar bir-biriga sal bog'lanmay turibdi. To'g'rimi? Shuning uchun demak, ikkinchi gap, endi oxirgi gapni yana ham ishonchimizni komil qilish uchun o'qib qo'yamiz. Nevertheless, it may be the only way to address successfully the pressing problems of providing everyone with clean water to drink, adequate water to grow food, and a life free from preventable water-related illness. Hop, illness deb haligi kasallikka health so'ziga signal yoki yetalayotgan bo'lishi mumkin. Bu yerda bunga ham chalg'imamiz. Sababi tepada health ga bog'liq hop keywordlar chiqmadi. Tushunarlimi? Demak, oxirida ham qarang, oxirida ham yaxshilab qaraydigan bo'lsangiz, keywordlar bir-biriga, ya'ni hop, biz headingdagi chizgan keywordlarimiz chiqish ehtimolligi sal kamroq bo'lyapti, ya'ni ko'rinmayapti. Adequate water deyapti, grow food deyapti, preventable water illness deyapti, illness sal siyaqlash mumkin, lekin buni olmaymiz. Clean water deyapti, pressing problems, demak muammolar bor, successfully, it may be the only way. Yagona usul shunday bo'lishi mumkin deyapti. Ha, demak, qarang. Lekin bu yerda biz resource planners, yana birga qaytamiz boshiga. Xo'p, endi boshiga qaytishdan avval aytdik, 5% bilan oxirgi gapdan ham chiqmadi. Nima qilamiz endi? O'rtasini yaxshilab o'qiymiz, to'g'rimi? O'rta, some water experts. O'sha kakras ekspertlar berilyapti. Mana shu ekspert so'zini, demak, mana shu ekspert so'zini o'qigan zahoti o'sha nima qilishim kerak? Payqashim kerak, sezishim kerak. Mana shunda emasmikin keyword? Chunki qarang, infrastructure ham bu olimlar ishlatadigan so'z. Ya'ni scientist call ga, scientistga nima qilyapti? Ishora qilyapti, to'g'rimi? Building new facilities, yangi sharoitlarni qurib berish, barpo qilish. Bu ham scientistlarning ishimi? Ha. Demak, so here if you are having read some water experts so are signaling significantly to the word scientist, right? So in conclusion, so we have resource planners here, some water experts, right? And infrastructure, so they are related to scientific words. That's why I have decided to put to choose first heading. So scientists call for a revision of policy. Revision, okay?
Okay.
Yes, next one. So it will be M. Fortunately and unexpectedly, the demand for water is not rising as rapidly as some predicted. Demand bormadi? Somewhere we have, yes, somewhere we must have read the word demand, right?
Yes.
Yes. 9. a surprising downward trend in demand for water, right? So demand here we have found. What about downward trend? We have to also downward trend. This keyword. Not rising means not downward. Not rising. It means down, going down, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
It's not
Next
rising.
one, as a result, let's read the second sentence too. As a result, the pressure to build new water infrastructures has diminished over the past 2 decades. So, diminish means decrease. Pasaygan deyapti. In not rising, o'smayapti. Nima? Talab. Qarang, o'sha как раз qaysinga? Yana oxirida demand kelib qo'yapti. Fallen bilan butun passage nima qilyapti? O'rab qo'yapti. Talab tushdi, pasaydi, kamaydi. Bular qaysilar? 9-chi demak, a surprising downward trend in demand for water headingga nima bo'lyapti? Signal bo'lyapti. Shuni belgilaymiz. Tushunarlimi? Hop. Next one, G. What explains? Qarang, explanation ni o'qiganmidik? Aydadir? Bormidi?
Bor.
Bor ekan explanation. Shunga qarang, 80% mana olib keldi. Baxtlandim shundan. Hop. Endi for reduced water use, reduce demak, qarang, reduce chiqish kerak. Explain qiladigan bo'lsa, demak, ko'ramiz. Hop, nima tushuntirib beradi bu? Demak, turn of events. Bunaqa voqealarni ketma-ketligini. Hop, nima isbotlab, nima tushuntirib beradi? Two factors, ikkita faktor, omil bor deyapti. Omil bor deyapti. Demak, faktor bu tushuntirish uchun beriladi axir bir narsani. Albatta explanation da bu. Demak, factor keyword mana topdim. Explain bir-birini to'ldiryapti. Qarang, so'zlar bir-birini to'ldirish orqali mana shu Ielts'da yana bitta oltin qoidasi. Bitta passageda bir sohaga oid so'zlar topic words deymiz, to'g'rimi? Bir-birini associate qilib to'ldirib tursa, ana shu ham demak javobga yaxshi bir texnika javob topish uchun. Eslab qoling. Ielts demak javoblar to'ldirib turish kerak bir-birini. Xo'p, endi bu yerda mana foizlari qo'yapti. $1 qo'yib qo'ygan, u haligi mana million. Tak, so here we have 20%. It's like a nimaga aytilyapti? Financial cost ga, lekin biz chalg'imaymiz, sababi bu yerda two factors deb qo'ygan. Ikkita omil, shu ikkita omilda butun tekst qamrab olgan. Tushunarlimi? Endi water reduce, demak tepada reduce bo'lganmidi? Shunga explain qilyapti ekanda. Tushunarlimi? So the correct answer is which one?
2.
2, yes, of course, explanation for reduced water use. Next, the last one, on the other hand, dams, aqueducts, and other kinds of infrastructure will still have to be built, particularly in developing countries where basic human needs have not been met. And even, let's read the last sentence. And even in regions where new projects seem warranted, we must find ways with yo'l topishimiz kerak to meet demands. Qarang, talabni qondirish uchun deyapti, with fewer resources, respecting ecological criteria and to smaller budget. So, meet demands, must find ways. Tak, mana shu so'zlar demak ko'rib turibmizki, qaysinga